It was a quiet morning in February 2024. A finance worker sat at his desk in a global firm. A video call blinked onto his screen. It was a multi-person conference. The company's chief financial officer was there. Other senior executives joined. Their faces were familiar. Their voices were normal. The CFO gave a direct order: transfer $25 million to a specific account. The instruction was urgent. It seemed legitimate. The worker, trusting the faces and voices of his leadership, complied. He clicked the button. The money was gone. Only later did the horrifying truth surface. There was no real meeting. There were no real executives. It was all a deepfake. This is not a scene from a science fiction movie. This is the reality of 2025. A stark warning that our digital world had fundamentally changed. The simple mechanics of deception. So, what exactly is a deepfake? Forget the complex code and the technical jargon. Think of it like a digital mask and a voice changer, but one that is incredibly smart. A deepfake is a fake video, a fake image, or a fake audio recording created by AI. The AI acts like a brilliant student. It studies mountains of real data, pictures, videos, voice recordings. It learns how a specific person looks, how they move, how they sound. Once it has learned enough, it can generate a brand new, synthetic version of that person that appears shockingly real. The new arsenal: how scammers got so good so fast. The leap from clunky, noticeable fakes to seamless, real-time deception happened with breathtaking speed. The change was driven by two key factors: better AI models and easier-to-use tools. By 2025, the software no longer needed massive libraries. It could work from just a handful of images scraped from a public social profile. The technology has become lean, fast, and dangerously effective. One of the most insidious tactics: the live deepfake call. Scammers now alter their face, voice, gender, and even race during live video calls. They can hold up an ID, then instantly manipulate their live face to match the photo. That defeats photo-to-selfie security, the liveness check, and the digital door swings open. Attacks have become automated and scaled. Customer service centers are under siege from AI-powered bots. One retailer gets over 1,000 AI-generated calls every day, bleeding companies dry with fraudulent refunds. Scammers mass-produce fake celebrity endorsements and impersonate trusted brands with bogus ads and sites. The arsenal isn't just impersonation, it's manufactured trust. The illusion is the trap. Real faces, real losses, the human cost of high-tech fraud. The headlines often focus on massive corporate heists, but the true impact is felt by ordinary people. The emotional and financial toll can be devastating, shattering lives and eroding the trust we have in our own senses. Consider the woman in Lafayette, Louisiana, targeted in January 2025. She saw a video that appeared to feature Elon Musk promoting an investment opportunity. It escalated into a live video call with a highly realistic AI-generated replica. The visuals were so convincing that she abandoned all skepticism. She lost over $60,000. These scams are part of a global, organized criminal enterprise. In mid-2025, police dismantled a complex network using deep-faked public figures to promote phony investments. The most personal and psychologically damaging use is non-consensual intimate imagery. This form of digital violence primarily targets women and girls. Malicious actors lift innocent photos and superimpose faces onto explicit content. The fakes are used for blackmail, harassment, and public humiliation. The impact on mental health is profound, leaving deep, invisible scars. The corporate world is a prime target for deepfake attacks. Where the potential rewards are enormous, threats typically fall into executive impersonation for financial gain, brand manipulation, and impersonation to gain access. The $25 million Arup heist is dramatic, but it is just the tip of the iceberg. Criminals are systematically weaponizing corporate identities. Losses are staggering and growing. In 2024, average losses neared 500,000, up to 680,000 at large firms. Fraudsters research hierarchies and roles. They begin with believable emails. They set the stage for a deepfake call. The call comes through. The face and voice are convincing. They know your name and reference secret projects. They give you wire instructions. Every signal says it is real. This is how these attacks succeed. Beyond theft, deepfakes can crash stocks and wreck reputations in minutes. If deepfakes can cripple a corporation, they can destabilize a nation. The threat to politics and democratic processes is alarming. Free and fair elections depend on a well-informed public that can trust the information it receives. Deepfakes poison this well. They can fabricate inflammatory, racist, or criminal statements. A convincing deepfake released days before a vote can sway opinion before truth catches up. Social platforms amplify what's engaging, even when it's false. Even after debunking, first impressions linger. The damage is done. By 2026, up to 90% of content may be synthetic. How can voters tell truth from a perfect lie? We've seen precursors. Scams using leaders' likenesses today could fuel unrest tomorrow. Imagine a fabricated declaration of war or a false confession. The potential for chaos is immense. The technology erodes shared reality. When nobody agrees on what's real, debate dies and cynicism grows. Worse, real evidence can be waved away as just a deep fake. Accountability erodes. This corrosion of trust is toxic for any functioning democracy. Fighting fire with smarter fire. We are in a technological arms race between deception and detection. Advanced systems analyze pixel patterns, light, and movement beyond human perception. New projects track gaze. Unnatural eye behavior can flag fakes in real time. Digital watermarks and provenance build chains of custody for trusted media. But adversaries can tamper with marks. No single solution is foolproof. The EU AI Act mandates clear labeling of AI-generated and manipulated content. Compliance is a challenge. Malicious actors do not self-label. In the US, the Take It Down Act criminalizes non-consensual intimate imagery, including deepfakes. Penalties include fines and prison. Platforms must remove flagged content quickly. Law trails tech, and jurisdictional gaps persist. The framework must keep evolving. Experts recommend layered defense, AI detection, provenance, and human vigilance. For big transfers, require multi-factor, verify via a different channel, and use secure approval workflows. Integrate detection into communications and flag suspicious calls for review. Personally, pause, hang up, and call back on a known number. With vigilance, innovation, and collective action, we can rebuild digital trust.